Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome to the Pepe update today, and we have Pepe again that is dropping due to Bitcoin. I've expected this for quite some time. I tried to take a small buying opportunity at 700 risking 2%, but that couldn't play out. I'm not surprised. I wasn't very bullish on it anyways, but just for the sake that Bitcoin could move to the upside, I had to give one little try on Pepe. Now, the reason why I also gave it a try is because I kind of noticed that Pepe did make one break in here. So if you notice, this break happened some time ago, and I thought that the retests are happening, and it does look like there's a little retest going on, and I kind of feel like it was time to push up from here, right? Or perhaps from here, because we have bullish engulfing right over there. But unfortunately, we went down. So at this point, patterns are getting disturbed because of Bitcoin. And I think we have to just fall back to the idea that, Pepe could potentially reach 330. I'm not very, very, very sure on this one, but I kind of feel like this wick is going to be taken out. They just want to take out that wick, and if they do so, they're just going to push the prices down to 330. Now, if you haven't really watched the video previously, and I want to show you something important here, so do make sure you follow the channel if you're not following the channel. And yeah, so there's a few things that history is going to teach us, and I want to really show you this to you. It's important as heck. Okay, without any further ado, so first of all, do you notice that this this pattern here all the way up till here, this small version is almost like another repetition of this bigger version, right? So they look very similar to one another. Okay, very, very similar to one another. So you see that you moved up, you made like three top back to back, and you kind of went up a little bit, and then you had the sideways movement, but a double top in here, and then you moved down, and then you pumped up a little bit, and then you went all the way down, right? So you came up distribution, you went down, you moved up a little, and then you went a little bit downside. So even this move down and a move up is similar to this move down and a move to the upside. And then this drop to the downside is probably this drop to the downside. Now history is going to give us a hint. Number one is either we're about to make a double bottom where Pepe kind of came and made this one little push to the upside, and then came down again just to make another sideways movement, and then it moved to the upside. So notice that that little bit of drop down like that and a move up is almost similar to how you drop down here and you moved up again, right? When you went down for the double bottom. Does that really means that at this point it'll come down, make a double bottom, and then go up? That's actually another question, because you could probably just touch 537 and go up. 537 is still a support. Okay, another thing, right? So that was the first big pattern. Now the second big pattern, where we have another hint of 330, and this is why I say 330. So either you make a double bottom here, or either you just go from 330 and then you actually go to the upside. I honestly cannot tell you where Pepe will really stop, where the bottom is really going to be, but I know it's just anywhere very soon. So this pattern, okay, this another pattern that I've previously talked about in some of the videos ago, is very, very similar. Move up and one. Okay, move up and one, right? And then go down, and then two, and then go down, and then two, right? Then a move to the downside, then a move to the downside. Here it is. Okay, but the thing is that, okay, the thing here that I want you to notice, Pepe had to go a little bit lower here it went a little bit lower from where you're starting to move up. It just turned a little bit lower, made a fake out, and then go to the upside. And I'm going to tell you why you jumped off here. I'm going to show you why exactly you came down and then you moved up from this place, even though there probably was never support here. I'm going to tell you in a second just why. So in my opinion, if this is your support, if that is your support, what is the support in here? The support is actually somewhere right over, I would actually even say something like this, okay? And if 474 is your starting point, and back in those days 103 was your starting point, and you went a little bit below 103, that means you have to go a little bit below 474, which makes sense to go to 330 and actually go up just as similar as you did. So basically you are matching these both patterns, right? You're matching this move to the downside, where you could actually just make a double bottom and move up, and we could actually see a double bottom and then move up. Or you can actually do this where it goes down and then you go to the upside. Either way, it's going to be okay, because if you make double bottom means that this is a reversal pattern. It's the bottom, right? So you're looking to end the downtrend. It's a reversal chart pattern, and it could actually go to the upside, and that's fine. Or if you go to 330, then you could move up. And why did this go a little bit lower? Why did we have this whole support zone and broke down and move a little bit lower, which also means that you could actually go down and move a little bit lower to go to the upside, was because of the fib retracement. So if we take the fib, right, and let's go back here, let's zoom into that pattern. So here it is. Let's actually put our focus right in there back in 2023. So taking in the bottom from the move to the upside, and from bottom to top right there, look what happens, right? So you went down and you moved up to 0.618, which is to the 91 level. So you have your 0.618 golden ratio as your next big support after all that distribution pattern that you had. So that's why I say, if you're going to repeat this again, and considering from the time that you started off here, then we can take our fib retracements and we can drop the fib from the starting of this pump all the way to the top, and then again, that's where you have your 0.618. It's nearly 330 department, 317 or 330. You can even say that your pump actually started from here. That actually brings it to a 377, right? Or you can just start a little bit lower, and that actually brings it to 319. Just going to take the top clearly. Yes, 320, 330, something like that. So that's all for the video. Is this going to be a double bottom, or are we going to go to the golden ratio? Well, time will tell. Very soon enough, I do see it coming down. So let's see if we're going to have double bottom, or we are going to have 350. And that's all for the video. I'm going to see you the next one in the office.